Hi there. So today I'm going to show you how you can display your form submission on the front end of the website using any page builder, not just the Gutenberg. You can use any page builder if you want. So at first, let's install a plugin. So go to plugins, and if you don't have, you will have to install. I have already installed, so I'm going to show you how you can search for the plugin. So search for the Ninja Forms Views plugin, and after you search, you will find multiple options, but we have to go with this one by Webholics. So after you have clicked to install, you will find the active option. So I'm going to just active, and then you will find option like this, NF views. You can find this above this one or anywhere on your sidebar. After you have this, go here and then click to add new. So give a title. So let's give a title like our submissions. So this one is for the form ID number 1. It's just for your identification purpose. You can just give any name, and this will be for our contact form. If you have multiple form, you can click from here. It will be source of your form submission. So click to create, and then you will find lots of the option there, but for the free version they have very limited option, so you're not able to change anything here, or might be found a bit option like how many entries you would like to have on a single page. So if you would like to have like 20 submissions per page, you can change the value. You can have check other option, so you can like add some filter option, but it's only allowed on the pro version of the plugin. There you will have found more option. So for now you can just go with this one. You will found the fill option here, and you can also enable the single entry, but we will go with the multiple entry. And I would like to display a few options from my field, or I can add all the options or the fields I have added on the form. So at first I would like to display the first name, last name, then email, then the booking date. So the booking date has been just added on the form a few moments ago, but I have not submitted any form data. So this will create an empty column. So for this reason, let's delete this one. So I would like to just display the 3 options here. So let's click to save, and you will find the embed code. And for Elementor, they have a widget, so you can use their widget. So let's install Elementor so we can have a quick look. So let's install and active the Elementor. So I've activated the Elementor. Now let's create a page, or we can edit the existing page. Just to go with this one. So just remove existing content. Click to edit with Elementor. And on there, at first let's try the shortcut we just copied. So search for the shortcut, and here we'll paste the shortcut I have just copied. So you see the preview here. Click to publish, and now let's preview the page. So here is the all available data. It's 20 data in a single page. So if you would like to use their own widget, you can just delete this one and search for Ninja Form. Ninja Form views. You will find this and pick the views we have just created, our form submission for the form ID 1. And here just click to publish. You will find the same option here. So this is how you can create a form submission view page. But here is one issue. So we are having the 20 entries on there, but we have more than 20 entries. So we don't know how many entries we have left, or on the another page how many entries there might be. So basically the pagination is missing there. So how we can add pagination there? So go back to your view, and here is the row. Click to add row and choose the layout. So for now, let's click to add a single column layout and add widget. So I am going to add the pagination info. So it will show how many total entries I have, and on this page how many entries I am having. And after the entry list, so I would like to add another row, and here I would like to add the pagination. So here is the pagination. You can add a custom label. So if you would like to have a different something like not showing the pagination, you can have different text here. You can also have the custom label here. So click to save and reload the page. You'll found the option here and the pagination here. So you can navigate to the different pages of the form submission. So this is the another good things of this plugin. So now if you would like to modify the level, so let's see how we can modify. So here is the pagination info. So like I would like to have like pages, pagination. Okay, that's fine. Or just give it our pagination. Click to save view, and let's see if it's reflect on the front end or not. So reload. So this label will use only for the backend part. It will not be available on the front end. But I would like to explore some more options so you can learn better of this plugin. So if you go back to the view, you can add the entry ID and the serial number. So right now it's giving some information, but we are not aware of or informed about who is entry or what is the entry number of this, because whenever you are going to add some option to allow a specific user or a specific number of user to register for this event, you would like to share that their entry number or their serial number, so people will know that these people submit the form before me, so they get the chance to register on this event. So to that, go back to here, click to add field and go to other field, and here is the entry number and the sequence number. So let's try the sequence number at the first and entry ID at the bottom. So let's reposition them. Sorry. So I am going to change this to just now, and entry ID to the just ID, or you can just have it to entry ID. So let's have this, or serial number. You can also call this serial now, so it will be more easy to understand. So here is the serial number and here is the entry ID. But if you check, you will see it's descending order based on the entry ID. So I am seeing the newest entry at the first and oldest on the bottom, but I would like to see the oldest one on the first. So to do that, go back to here and go back to the view settings. Oh, sorry. Okay. Go to sorting option, and here you can add the sorting option. You can see there is some option like entry date or entry ID. So as we don't have option to add the entry date from here, because this is required the pro version, so we going to add the entry ID. So we would like to ascending order. So the oldest one will be displayed the first, the newest one will be the on the last. So click to save and click to view this page. So you see we are having the oldest entry at the first and the latest entry at the bottom. So this is how you can display the Ninja form submission on a page. So if you would like to test on a real quick, you can go back to home. So let's fill the form quickly, submit, and reload the form. So we have a new ID just appear here. So whenever you will submit the form, the submission will appear immediately on this views. So I hope that helps. If you would like to have more video tutorial about Ninja form, you can comment below. I'll try my best to publish on the future. Thanks for watching the video.